change my life. Not afraid to die. Time to make you cry. Time to put a price all up on your head. You just say straight up, villain, straight villain, yeah.
I love this song. This song is so perfect. Straight up villain. Yes, sir. Alright, check here. Oh yeah. Straight up. I said I'm straight up. Yeah. Alright, y'all. I had to fix something. I'm sorry. Alright. Let's get it. Let's go play that intro. Let's go.
The Dynasty.
Woo! Let's go. What's up, everybody? Hey world, what's good? It's your boy. It's your boy. We doing it in the words of the homie K Maker. We are doing it live. Today's gonna be a two-parter. It's a two-parter going on, two-part stream. This is part one. Welcome on in. I hope everybody's doing well. I hope everyone's doing well. First, I see Debacle. How you doing? Welcome. Good to see you. We're gonna be talking about some real stuff today, man. This is our first stream of the night. Like I said, I wanted to break this down into two parts. I was gonna make it all one big part, but I'm like, nah. I can't do that. I don't wanna kill the vibe. You know what I'm saying? How you doing, Debacle? How's the family? All right. Hey. We out here. Unlucky 13 in the building. How you doing? Oh, trust me, I am holding on to all of it. I'm holding on to that. I'm not playing Knockout City anymore this week. I'm assuming it's gonna be a double XP for Knockout City. That's probably why you told me that. I'm just assuming. But yeah, I'm doing all right. We're doing all right. We're good. We're talking. I'm alive. Last I checked, and we're gonna be talking about something that's very interesting. And oh boy, starting tomorrow. That's what I thought. Probably a little bit later. I might be playing something else. I'm not sure yet. But you know, before we get into everything, I just want to make sure everybody good. I'm just making sure all the sounds and everything is looking good. Make sure everything is good on everywhere we at. All right. Hey. Making sure we good where we at. All right, cool. I can hear me. Hear me there. And yo, I just realized something, right? I'm sitting there going live. We just hit 500 followers on Twitch, man. I'm excited. I'm happy. You know what I'm saying? Giggling Fairies, how are you? Good to see you. Welcome back. And man, today's gonna be a good one, man. We just hit 500 followers on Twitch. I'm excited about that. I'm happy about it. I mean, of course you are. 500, yes sir, yes sir. Eventually, I want to get to 1,000. I want to get to 1,000 so that way I want to do giveaways on here, man. I want to be able to do a day where we do giveaways. I ain't gonna be doing the 24-hour streams. I'm gonna wait until like I hit a bigger number. You know what I'm saying? Until we get that. I want that clout, that bigger clout. You know. My man said I'm saving up for VIP. I feel it. I feel it. Oh man, I'm excited. Thank you for the fanfare. I appreciate it. And I just want to show y'all something. I gotta show y'all this because it's so funny. Y'all see it on my Twitter, but I gotta show y'all after looking at Gothix's debate on Twitter on YouTube about the critical race theory. I'm gonna show y'all. This is what my thoughts were after looking. This is my face. This is my literal face after after watching that debate, bro. I'm telling you that watching that debate was just it wasn't a debate. It was a debacle. You know what I'm saying? It was a debacle. And I definitely will recap it. I'm actually pulling up the tab for it right now. For those who did not watch it, I'm gonna do my best to kind of recap it a little bit. Also, let me move that out the way. To recap it a bit, and also give me a light on my face, please. Thank you. We're gonna recap the debate, and then I'm gonna give my thoughts on it. Is that okay? That's okay. Yeah. Well, you're here. I mean, of course. So, how do I put this? Let's cut the music and let's go ahead and let's play a little bit of this snippet, because if this little snippet, there he goes. Oh, let me move that. Sorry. This little snippet, to me, I think was the catalyst for, I believe, how it was gonna go. You feel me? This is what
the perspective.
Let me, because this was supposed to be a two-way basically a team debate. It was Dr. Carolyn Gothix, Dr. Carolyn B, and Christian Watson that were against critical race theory, versus Sam and Aaron. They were for critical race theory, and Michael was the moderator. And let's see, let's go into this right here. Let's see if we can get these opening statements here.
These two fine gentlemen, and with everyone else as this debate persists. So I hope all of you enjoy this show. I mean, sit back, get some popcorn, and just keep your thinking cap on, and this will all be good. So yeah.
Watch this.
My name is Gothix. You all know this because you're on my channel, and I am here to debate against critical race theory because I find it to be just brainwashing disguised as something beneficial for humankind, and I do not see any benefit to it. Yeah, that's pretty much it for me. I don't really like these questions. Tell me about yourself. I was never good with that. So go for it, Dr. Carlin.
This is the part that we don't
My name is Carlin Borisenko. I am squarely against critical race theory. I am not remotely interested in how critical race theory manifests in an academic context. I really could care less. Everything that Sam and Aaron are going to bring to this conversation, I really don't care, because what I care about is how this stuff manifests in the real world. There is a strong difference between someone who can read an article in an academic journal and someone who actually knows how to deal with people in real life in the real world. I have watched thousands of hours of this training, either training that's been done in organizations or in classroom instruction. I basically spend my days reviewing curriculum for this stuff now. I know exactly how it's manifesting in the real world, and everything that Sam and Aaron are going to talk about, I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure it comes from very nicely worded, peer-reviewed papers where they use 18 words to say something when 3 words would do just fine. But none of that is going to have application in a real world setting. So that is the perspective that I am bringing to this debate. I have, let's see, other experience with critical race theory. I basically spend my days taking down critical race theorists. I was the one that broke the Coke Be Less White story. I'm the one who took down Kate Slater, the anti-racist trainer that was all over the news internationally. I have done many other things to make life difficult for critical race theorists. And, you know, if this debate goes nowhere, I'm going to kind of sit back and let my colleagues of color really take the handle, because I really think that we should be decentering whiteness in this debate. You know, we're debating against 2 privileged white men in this debate, and I really think that we should be centering the black voices that are here today. So I'm got my knitting man. I'm going to sit back and knit, and if I have something to interject, I'm happy to.
So, as you can tell, right, by the opening statement alone, where this is going to go. And Nasty, how are you, sir? Welcome in. Good to see you. And oh my goodness. Just by the opening statements alone, you could tell how this is gonna go and where this was gonna go. So of course, these 2, Sam and Aaron, and when I first saw this, I had to go back and look, because I came in at the tail end of this, and I went back to go look, and I saw this at first, and I had no idea exactly. I had no idea. You know, first of all, I didn't know she was in it, because I came at the part where she had already left. Dr. Carolyn had already left this debate already, because I guess she had something else she had to do, and I did not know that it was going to be some issues. So when I saw this part, I was wondering why she came at them so forwardly about it, right? Oh, it was hilarious. We gonna get there. We're gonna get there. So we're gonna go ahead and listen to their opening statements real quick, just in act of fairness. We're gonna go ahead and go from there.
The end.
All right.
Okay, cool. Well, I guess we can move to the other side. We can start off with Sam.
Watch this.
Sure. So I'm Sam Hoadley Brill. I just finished my 2nd year in a PhD program at the City University of New York Graduate Center. I'm a philosophy student there. I study moral, social, and political philosophy, and recently have been getting more involved in questions having to do with race, racism, racial justice, and injustice. And that's mostly through my working with the philosopher Charles Mills, who's my professor. He's how I actually got interested in critical race theory, reading his work, which was largely responsible for introducing critical race theory into the discipline of philosophy, having been born in legal scholarship. So, I mean, just based on the pattern here,
I'm sorry, I hate to be that dude, but you know that feeling when you feel like somebody's rambling on about stuff? Yeah, that's the feeling that I got from this.
I don't think I want to get all the way into my definition of critical race theory just yet, but I think that it's worth there are at least two things worth noting about critical race theory. First, and this is you can see it in all of the pioneering scholars of critical race theory if you read the law journals, is that critical race theory is not a theory in the sense that, you know, the theory of evolution is a theory, or that utilitarianism is a moral theory. It's more of an academic movement of scholars who have similar goals. Mainly, they believe that racism still exists and is still a systemic problem in the United States, and that.
All right. Yeah. Okay. Anywho, I'm not trying to be funny, but dude is taking too much time, right? Too much word salad, right? So let's skip. Yeah, because those are factual and real thing. Exactly. Right. So let's get to Aaron here.
And is taken up in disciplines like
critical race theory, PhD in
All right.
taught as an adjunct for
All right.
entering identity there, right?
yeah. Cool.
Okay, cool. There we go.
Great. Okay, Aaron.
Great. Yeah, thanks so much. And I want to thank Carlin for centering identity there right at the beginning. I want to add in, I am personally half Jewish, though she's totally right that I do pass as white. And that's certainly a fun conversation to have if anybody wants to. But I'll dive right in here. I'm a progressive liberal, and my education background is analytic philosophy, especially ethics and meta-ethics. I've taught as an adjunct for about the past 10 years or so.
What the fuck is meta ethics? I just caught that. What is meta ethics? Okay, we're not. Shut up, El.
And I'm currently working on a PhD in education with a focus in moral education. I've read a fair bit of critical race theory, especially as it applies to education as part of my coursework. And I've used some critical race theory concepts in my own writing. While CRT is not my primary philosophical approach, I do believe it makes valuable conceptual contributions. Of course, like any system of thought, CRT can and should be scrutinized, but it's important to distinguish between what I think are legitimate criticisms and a kind of moral panic that centers around conspiracy theories. So, for example, CRT is not a communist plot or CCP plot to destroy or collapse Western civilization. Unfortunately, the rhetoric around CRT, particularly CRT as applied in schools, seems to be the latest in a long line of conservative moral panics, akin to the gay agenda moral panic, the Southern Strategy, the Red Scare. The current discourse, I think, around CRT.
Okay. Anyway. Fuck all that. All right. I forgot that they was gonna just do all of this, right? Anywho, so you can kind of tell just off the opening alone where this goes. So they try to break down things of, and it's going to be up. Like I said, the full link, I will link it in the description on the back end once I'm done. If you guys want to watch it yourselves, and I will also try to put it in the cards if I remember to put them in the cards for you guys as watching this on YouTube. Oh Jesus. It was just so much words, and I, in the after party they had Gothix held a little after party, if you will, after this, talking about all this. But as you can see, this really went a lot of nowhere, and definitely a lot of things that I didn't like, right? So let me try to.
Stated that students start to become children. I can't even say students. Children start to become racist around the time that they're 3 years old. You're absolutely right, Aaron. We do have a moral obligation to people. We have a moral obligation to raise people to not hate who they are and how they were born, which is exactly what's being taught in the schools right now. So I think we have a moral obligation to those people. I also think we have a moral obligation to the people in the workplace who are being forced to go through this training and literally say that they are racist to keep their jobs.
That's the part. This is where I was at, like mainly what hurt with Dr. Carolyn, because like throughout the thing, like especially when Dr. Carolyn was in there, she did not play at all. Okay. Christian had a tough time speaking because they, both Sam and Aaron wanted to overtalk and try to take control of the conversation. And it was just, honestly, it wasn't a debate. It was more so a debacle. Okay. And I just couldn't get with it. I can't get with it. And I really didn't like that. I really didn't like how, they could not define what critical race theory is. They couldn't define it at all. They kept going back and forth. Sam was saying it's a movement. And so when things were being questioned, mainly from Gothix and Christian, it was nothing but deflect city. All right. So I don't think it was a debate. They more so thought they were the professionals. I swear. Oh yeah, we're gonna get into that in a minute. But just to watch
to
this.
Those people as well, not to compare critical race theory. It's completely different. I have to.
I can put other examples if that would be helpful.
Well,
Well, a distinct
please.
difference between saying you're teaching based on the principles of critical race theory and teaching critical race theory itself. Yeah, different
I just
than
think it's
teaching critical race theory
precise in
itself.
one's
Christian, go ahead.
criticisms.
Aaron, I think you should really let the black man speak. Thank you.
Yo, I'm sorry. That's funny.
I agree.
Oh my. Oh, all right. So principles of critical race theory. I think this is really a distinction without a difference. Let me explain my thought process to you. If I have a belief system, and my belief system has particular tenets, and those tenets have subcategories, and those tenets have subcategories, and they may have particular things that I have to reference or use if I want to manifest my belief system in a particular context. They have to come, those tenets have to come from somewhere. And the principal foundation of every ideology is where an ideology, logically, it's where an ideology's principles flow from. This is why Aristotle talked a lot about first philosophy. So if someone is teaching on the
literally all
principles
she
of
did.
critical race theory, and they are manifesting certain things that appear to be, from our vantage point, due to the content of those necessarily being willing to concede to other viewpoints, because the classroom is supposed to be a context in which the individual is
I'm about to check her out.
And I think a proper sense of education is going to demand, and this is of course not the education taught in Western society. We have
So let me condense this. I'm sorry, because I get caught up in how he talks. Like he's a really good talker, and I think he likes doing debates too. So he's a really good talker. I had to catch myself because he's dope. But as far as CRT is concerned, there's been things or it's been articles shown that where there are teachers in school, because there's two ways you see this. We see this in schools, and we see critical race theory being applied in the workplace, right? Which is where Dr. Carolyn is her expertise is in the workplace. So now in schools, for those who don't know, there has been whisperings and murmurings, if you will, of critical race theory being taught in school, right? Basically saying in what critical race theory is teaching people that because of their skin color, blah blah whoop-de-woo, that they're less than. If you're white, then you're automatically an oppressor just based off of your skin color, which isn't right? Which is not right at all. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? So, and it also teaches like the black students, like I think, matter of fact, Dr. Carolyn mentioned it too, like they bring up the idea that kids by the age of 3 learn about racism, at the age of 3, and they make it seem like racism is this inherent thing, something that's inherited, instead of it being taught, which critical race theory, if you break it down, it's literally teaching racism. It's teaching people that because of your race, you may be at a disadvantage because of your race. You know what I'm saying? Like LG can attest to this. I couldn't finish watching it. There was too many things Sam and Ron, since he don't want to be white, did that was intellectually dishonest. Yeah, exactly. And I'm gonna get to that was one of the other things that was so wrong with this debate, if you will. But I gotta lay the foundation, the framework for what this is my thought process on this. As far as critical race theory, it's not right. It isn't. Teaching kids in the school place that they may be at a disadvantage to look for these things, to look for, if you're black, if you identify as black, to look for certain things, right? To look for certain things that doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? That because, oh well, if you're black, and then also taking it and making it go towards your home. You know what I'm saying? Like taking it as homework assignments, so that way people can okay, got you, 13. that also giving homework out to these kids, and some places, some schools are masking the homework as something else when the assignment is about critical race theory, right? And it's not right to put in schools. Now in the workplace, it's even worse, because y'all remember Coca-Cola had that little training about whiteness, the anti-whiteness training, and how, and how it's not okay to be, how certain things are labeled whiteness, like, the can-do attitude, and certain things of that nature, which is silly, to be fair. Okay, let's keep it a buck. It's silly, it's stupid. All right, that's exactly what it is. All right, so and what makes it bad, especially in the workplace, is that if you don't agree with this, you're liable to lose your job over it. You feel what I'm saying? That's the problem. Yo, True Draco Wolf, thank you for the host, man. Appreciate you. Thank you for the host, man. All right. So, but back on this, right? So when it comes down to the job, you know what I'm saying? Especially in a job, just imagine, if you will, you're taking a mandatory training, right? You're sitting there in a 9-to-5 job. You already don't like the job anyway, but you're in a job that you don't really care much for, or the work atmosphere is in, and then you're in a mandatory training. Okay. You'll just have to email it to me. Yo, Disparity, thank you for the host, man. Thank you for the host, bro. Appreciate you. Yeah, you just got to email me. Oh yes, sir, you know it. So just imagine if you're in a workplace, right, and you're taking this mandatory training on, if you're white, you're basically saying that you're saying that you have to basically say that, yes, you are racist in order for you to keep your job because you're white. You know what I'm saying? And that's not right. You know what I'm saying? It's not right at all. And the fact that Sam and Aaron are trying to push for this is alarming, if you will. You know what I'm saying? The fact that Sam and Aaron are trying to push for this, and the crazy thing about it is that they both mentioned it in their little intros, that they are in college for this, right? They're in college for this. You feel me? So they're going to school, they're getting a degree. They're basically, yeah, they also say like you better, and that the non-white people, exactly. So Zobo the Clown, hey there, like your interview, like your intervention, so that I subbed in. Here I am. Thank you so much, Zobo. Thank you. Yeah, I got you on a whole video. I got you. I'm gonna be linking y'all the whole video in a little bit. It will be in the description below, and also in the cards when I hit the playback. What up, in important? How you doing? Welcome. Good to see y'all. Thank y'all for coming in. All right. I thought that when you're in college, aren't you supposed to be making smart? That's what I thought too, but that's what I thought, but apparently not. So, but when it comes down to, in the workplace, that's worse. In my thing, it's like you shouldn't have to say, oh, acknowledge that you're racist because you're white in order for you to keep a job. It ain't right. And Sam and Aaron, they're going to school. Is going to school for this. You know what I'm saying? They're going to school. One of them is majoring in this. The other one, not so much, right? and this is where I have a problem with this, right? Because like I said, this wasn't a debate. This right here, this right here wasn't a debate. It was a debacle, because there was no real answers. It was just a whole lot of deflection, mainly from Sam and Aaron, right? And Dr. Carolyn was on their ass. Okay, let's just be real. Dr. Carolyn was on their ass the entire time. And at first, like when you first watched the video, right, I was wondering why, like I mentioned earlier at the top of this conversation, I was wondering why Dr. Carlin, I keep saying Kaylin, but it's Carlin. Dr. Carlin was Dr. Carlin was just aggressive with these two, and I didn't know why, but apparently she's dealt with them before. You feel me? She's dealt with these people before, and especially on Twitter. And they I guess, you know, they did a typical leftist stuff, as what a lot of leftists do on Twitter, right? And this is where we get into the problem here. We're gonna kind of scrub forward a bit, because this thing was like almost 3 hours, and to be honest, y'all, it was tough to watch. It was. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. It was tough to watch. I was sitting there watching this, and it was just tough. I can't get with it, right?
The Prussian system.
Let's skip forward a little bit before didn't answer any questions. Dr. K was aggro AF. Christian got very reasonable. No, and you know what? Dr. K was aggro, right? To the right, Birdman. You know, and there was a reason why Dr. K was aggro, because she was aggro because she's dealt with these people before. Okay, she's dealt with these people before. Fabian, thank you for coming in. Welcome. You know what I'm saying? It was very hard to watch, and I'm not gonna sit up here and tell y'all it was man, that shit was fucking crazy. I couldn't watch it. I felt drained, and I was a person watching it, right? Yeah, I was the one who mentioned the battle of attrition. Oh, yeah, that was you. Okay, yeah, I'm glad you hold on to that, because I'm gonna come back to that later, right? So Dr. K, she was very aggressive towards you two, because I guess they already had some bad blood. So let's get to a point here.
It's important to mention, Gothix, at one point there, you said you don't care about the intentions of critical race theories, you care about how their things are implemented in the world. Isn't that the exact same argument that Christian was criticizing Kendi for making earlier in this discussion?
Well, Gothix has.
I mean,
the ability
I understand the issue.
Gothix as an individual and with the faculty of reason embedded.
All right.
It is valid. Would be much.
You know, stuff that Rufo.
Mira, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream, because we're looking for something here.
Racist, science is built on whiteness, that sort of stuff to be critical race theory.
I mean, public schools. I mean, private schools can teach basically whatever they want, and you know, could possibly have already happened at some private schools, and I would condemn. That's critical race theory, but you can find people on Twitter saying that for sure. To claim that math is inherently white or racist is a critical race theory thing. I mean, you can find people on Twitter.
Not the racist, but
okay, you got updates. Okay, tell us what's up. Everything you good? Oh, we doing some investigating right now. Oh yeah, we investigating.
The idea to pursue privilege, which are the core claims.
Okay,
Well,
can I
that-
ask?
That's why critical race theory. Critical race theory, or as you may disagree, it's not real critical race theory. So that's why I am kind of going back to this question of give me more examples, because that's what I want to.
Yeah. Okay,
Well,
can I
that's
ask?
why-
There's like two ways that this conversation can go, and maybe we should do both. One way is like we continue giving examples of what we see as legitimate critical race theory, but then we continue to avoid the stuff that you're concerned about, the incidents that you're concerned.
This is a good example.
Do you want to?
Racist or something like that, the catchphrase term, right?
I get juice in June 24th at 10 a.m. to I say on dialect. Wow, that's it only. Well, all right. Well, at least you get that done. At least you're getting that taken care of, right? That's good. So if you can hold out until then, I believe you got it. All right. Yeah. Oh, he's making very
this, I think,
excuses.
is
Yeah.
very much more connected to post-colonial theory, which does influence critical race theory.
Oh, we gonna get to that. We gonna get to that in important. I got you. Hold
and
on.
I think you can what you want.
That's the other problem, and I'm looking for a specific question. There's a specific one I'm looking for.
Some people are using the phrase wrong. I think it's bad when people just say science is racist. What I think they should say is science has been used to reinforce and justify racial systems and other systems of inequality for at least several hundred years now, and there's really good sort of post-colonial work. I can suggest books like Learning to Divide: The History of like Knowledge Natural.
Okay. Anyway,
or do you disagree as they think it is?
Okay. All right. So, like I said, this debate, we're just breaking down this debate, right? We're breaking down this debate because there's a whole lot of leading on and stuff. Y'all, you can hear and see how it's starting to lead on and starting to. Like I'm starting to feel like it's dragging on way too long. You feel me? Like I don't like that.
One is that there is a moral panic, and the other is that us, are contributing to the moral panic, and yet you simply cite one of Carlin's videos. Now, if there are my videos who are contributing to this panic, you haven't contained it in your contention. So it's probably epistemically humble for you to try to divvy out and understand that we're all individuals.
Yeah, exactly.
Carlin, me, and Gothix are all.
And then they try to lump everybody in there.
And we all have different approaches, especially like using the anecdote to say there's a broad moral panic, when in all reality, we haven't even heard Colin's response quite yet. So, I mean, I think you're dealing with two things there in a way that is advantageous in an argument, but not advantageous to finding the truth.
See, there you go. Deflect, that happened. Oh, deflection? Sam, oh, bro, Sam. I don't know what Sam was on, bro. Sam been on some bullshit that entire time. All right, so
because like
that's different. That's different from white supremacy.
Oh, this is one of them.
Critical race theory, because you're saying that it's intended to see how white supremacy shaped the world. I'll be honest with you, the term white supremacist, I have heard it so many times in 2020.
That's different from white supremacy.
What?
No.
Hello?
That's different. That's
supremacist, I have heard it so many shape the world. I'll be honest with you, the term white supremacist, I have heard it so many times in 2020.
That's different from white supremacy. That's different. That's different from white supremacy.
Okay. All right.
So white supremacist is different from white supremacy. White supremacist is different from white supremacy. What in the ever loving fuck
What the fuck was that?
Thank you. What? What is wrong with you? This is what I'm saying. Like this.
What the fuck was that?
Can we? Like, you ever seen somebody so stupid? Like this is what I'm saying. Like this is. I'm surprised Gothix brought white supremacy. She said it doesn't exist. What she's saying is
it's
listen back what she said.
I have yet to see an actual benefit to critical race theory, because you're saying that it's intended to see how white supremacy shaped the world. I'll be honest with you, the term white supremacist, I have heard it so many times in 2020.
That's different from white supremacy. That's different. That's different from white supremacy.
Okay. All right. So I still don't see a benefit to critical race theory. I have not heard something yet.
So she's basically trying to make the point. She was trying to make her point. She said she hasn't seen a benefit to critical race theory yet, which is fair. I don't see a benefit to it. I'm telling y'all, this shit ain't happening around here, right? I will kick exactly. Birdman, look, you hold him, I hit him, right? Yesterday for 3 hours. This is real, okay? This is a real thing. This is on Gothix's channel right now.
Okay,
and
well, I mean,
like
I just
your example that you just gave
right?
about the laws with crack cocaine
the point of critical race theory is basically to, according to most people, it was supposed to acknowledge the fact that there is systemic racism, right? And And once again, these people are going to school for this. This isn't, they're in college, right? That guy needs to get snipped and not spread offspring. That too. 3 hours without a sweat, right? I don't blame you. So they think that critical race theory is supposed to be highlighting systemic racism and supposed to be fixing Western society, right? And all it does is literally sit up here and tell people, okay, in schools, it tells them that, hey, look, because you are black, or you're Mexican, or you're Asian, you have a disadvantage. And if you are white, you are born as an oppressor. I don't agree with that shit. I'm sorry. I can't get with it. I don't think so. Apparently they're in college for this. They're in academia for this bullshit. Well, one of them is, mainly Sam. Simon came in, looked at the stream and goes, the two in the top right are probably racist as saltine. You know what I'm saying? And I don't agree with systemic racism. I don't care what anybody says. Somebody might not like me, but systemic racism isn't a problem, is what people think it is. Okay. And I say that because of this, right? In order for a system to work, in order for a system to gain any autonomy, it has to work through people, right? It's always a people thing. Okay, your phone will not work by itself. Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to shake my phone. You know what I'm saying? Your phone will not turn on by itself. Your computer doesn't turn on by itself, right? You have to manually cut it on. Now, once you cut on your computer, everything can run as normal. But in order for a system to operate and also to maintain optimum efficiency, we have to operate it, right? So with that being said, in order for a system, if a system has racism in it, then it boils down to the people. You understand what I'm telling you? That's where I'm at. And in, like I said, not only is that being taught in schools, okay, with kids learning that, it's also in the workplace. Birdman, I don't blame you. You know what I'm saying? It's also in the workplace. You know what I'm saying? Y'all remember the Coca-Cola deal. Y'all remember what happened. Y'all heard about the Coca-Cola training. That's crazy. Stupid, right? So, and what makes this even worse is that with Sam and Aaron, they literally, I'm trying to get to the part where where Dr. K has to leave. And this is where things really get messed up, right? The gears make the machine go around. That's the thing, right? That's what my mental is, right? In order for something to work, we have to, right? Because if anything works by itself, it breaks the laws of robotics, I think, if I remember correctly, right? All right. So I'm gonna get to the point where Dr. K leaves, and this is crucial. This is the part
Absolutely.
Critical race theory across every single part of the institution, forcing white people to keep their Sam. We're questioning lived experiences now. Oh my gosh! But that's exactly the reality. He's making his. I have my final words, and then I have to go, my friend. But he is making his plea to people to stop this nonsense, because he was getting physically sick every day. $1 for an hour-long speech. Until you do that, I'm really not interested in any more of these conversations at all. They mean absolutely nothing in the real world. But I got to knit a little bit and play around in the chat, and the chat thinks that my definition was the only definition that was shared today. And before I go, I just want to show the chat what I'm making. It's a pink shawl.
All right,
I'll post more pictures of it later.
All right, watch
Click
this.
the link in my Twitter bio.
3 minutes to prove me wrong. Questions, and so I will not be answering.
Exactly. Now
Rules, everyone.
watch this.
Gothix
Watch this.
To the group then, perhaps.
Sure, yeah, go ahead.
for it.
Right. Let me move.
Okay, to God.
I guess I can put the question to the group then, perhaps. Sure. I was noticing that Carlin's hat said.
Don't talk about her like that, man. Don't do that.
I was noticing that Carlin's hat said.
Don't talk about her like that, man. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Okay, all right.
You
I
can talk about
apologize.
her
She
however
insulted
you
me
want.
the entire time, but
Yeah.
you're right. I shouldn't
Yeah.
ever return
Don't talk
the
about
favor.
her like
That's
that.
fair. You know, you're
No,
totally
an
right.
eye
I should
for
be
an
more
eye is
respectful.
a-
Shout out to Christian. Shout out to Christian for this one. Christian's a real one for this one. I like Christian.
Philosophy.
Okay, so let me ask you. Let me just make this point, right? Carlin's hat said, "Make Orwell fictional again." I noticed. Carlin, as I understand it, has recently been strongly advocating for putting cameras in classrooms to prevent teachers from indoctrinating children. I can't think of a more
She could. Oh, watch it. It gets better. Watch. Hold on.
possible illiberal
It is.
approach. Consistent person with regard to. Let's move
I
on.
have
to
to.
something
I
else.
have to just
it
go back
is-
to your comment
it
though,
is-
because I agree with her. I think there should be cameras in schools.
It
How do you
is-
know?
You think it's a good
Hold on,
resource?
hold
Use of
on.
resources to put cameras.
Not
I have
policing.
I've been waiting quite patiently. If I may, it is the height of intellectual and moral cowardice for you to attack someone about their positions without them being present.
I
not
tried to
going
ask her the
en-
question. She refused
He
to take
tried
the
to
question.
ask her the
I am
question.
not.
She left before.
I'm not
What
going
about
to
when you
It's
attacked
not my
Kendi?
fault.
He
I'm
wasn't
sorry.
present.
Okay, are you guys going to keep interrupting me, or can I have conversations here? It
I
is
mean,
the
if you're,
height
gonna,
of
if you're going
cowardice.
to try to insult me for something I didn't do, then yeah,
I'm not
going to
insulting
interrupt
you.
I
I'm
apologize.
saying what you're.
You
I'm
are. You
saying
just
what
called
you're
me a
doing.
coward. I tried to ask her
No.
the question and she ran
No.
away.
Oh, come
Now,
on.
Quite
if
a
you wanna-
splitting hairs.
If you want a valid conversation to have, but do not lead with an insult on someone who cannot defend themselves right now. Just don't do that. That's not honorable.
It's not like she could defend herself
Yeah,
when she
what
was
a-
here.
I mean, Kendi couldn't defend himself, and you
See, and this is the part that this is the part that got me, right? Because I came in on this part. So these two people, right? Both of them, literally, right? Right, 13. We're gonna get to that part in a second. So I'm glad he did this too, because this is it's true. They got mad because Christian was on their ass. You don't talk shit about somebody that just left the debate. She had to go. All right, she had to take care of some other issues. Okay, but then you wait until she leaves for her to for you to sit up here and talk your little shit, and then smile. Exactly, it's basic respect, of which this is why a lot of people don't take a lot of these leftists seriously, because they lack the basic respect. And this is why I say this debate went nowhere, right? This is the reason why I say this debate went nowhere, is because you have the nerve. She's been on Dr. K, right? Dr. K was all up in your asses and saying, look, I don't care about what you have to say because I have real world experience. I deal with this on a daily basis, right? I deal with this. Wait, an important wait. We getting there. Don't jump ahead of me. But you wait until somebody leaves, because they hold that much power in the conversation, because you know they'll check you, and you wait till they leave in order for you to say something, right? You know what I'm saying? What up, TD Boss? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. You know what I'm saying? So like these two right here, clowns. These two clowns, right? So let's go through this.
Sorry, she was terrible to us for the entire
Okay.
hour, and we were so.
Okay.
And
let's
see,
get back
I'm
to the
like-
discussion.
Okay.
Okay.
You know, we were so nice to her. She was so mean to us. That's some leftist bullshit. Okay, you were deflecting more than Captain America. Okay, with a shield up. The moment I sent that, an ad popped up. Oh Lord. Straight up some bitch moves, right?
Let's get back.
Look, I don't blame you. Look, if I got to deal with you, y'all got to deal with it. All right. But trust me, and especially after this, I've never wanted to roast somebody so bad in my entire life. See, I grew up playing the dozens. For some of y'all who don't know, I grew up in the era where, you know, folks would play the dozens. You know what I'm saying? Would talk shit about you, and you know, clap back and forth, and you had to clap back. You know what I'm saying? I've never wanted to roast somebody so bad after watching this damn debate.
Yeah, please, Gothix. Ways in which you may have been treated differently to create your.
So this
Give
is
me
quite understanding
Give me an
why.
assignment. Give me the assignment.
So an assignment would be map out different kinds of identity intersections that you have as part of your identity, and observe ways in which you may have been treated differently because create classroom activity that you could do.
They obviously they wouldn't specify which ones to right, like that.
Okay.
So here, let me give another one.
Just saying, bro.
If I may. So my professor, Charles Mills, his first book, The Racial Contract, right? So have you heard of the social contract?
I'm good. I'm not raging on nothing. We just talking about this.
Okay. So the ways that we should, or political obligation, legitimate is because of was the idea that. Okay. Anyway.
Okay. Well, so we have to understand people who don't know, but Locke actually put self-interest.
I would find that to be a very interesting lived experience.
All right, here we go. Here's
analyzing. So like Gothix, what is your?
Can you? Okay, so
like analyzing. So like Gothix, what is your identity?
It's Gothix, fool. Like how it's right there in front of your face. Gothix. Say the name right. It's Gothix, fool. You can't say her name right. Come on now.
Identity made up of, right? Do you identify as black?
No.
You don't identify. Do you identify as a woman?
No, I'm a human.
So you don't identify with any descriptors beyond human?
No.
Okay. So I would find that to be a very interesting lived experience, and I would be curious to know a lot more about it because it is very alien to the kind of lived experiences that I have experienced myself or heard from other human beings. So please tell me about how being just a human works.
Okay, cool. So actually in the reverse, because if we're looking at specific descriptors of identity like black, gay, whatever.
This is a deflecting. See, no. Okay, so let me stop some of y'all, okay? Because see, some of y'all already don't. Y'all already got like issues with Gothix. And there's a reason why she said it, okay? And we talked about this because I was in the after party afterwards, right? And we did talk about this, right? And the reason why she said it is because one, she already knew that these two, Tweedledee and Tweedledum right here, were going to have a loaded question. That's a loaded question. And I could have told you where that was gonna go. Okay? A blind man would have told you where that was gonna go. All right? Yeah, go ahead and you're definitely welcome to watch it. Like I said, y'all can watch it and come to your own conclusions. You know what I'm saying? It's a leading question. It's the question was done in malintent. That's what I got from it, right? But wait, there's more. Watch this. She's not. Right? Exactly. Nobody, you know what? And that's the crazy thing. I've been saying this. Nobody's perfect, right? Yes. I've actually joined in a couple of our live streams before. Yeah. Dope. Dumbass, yes, we're human, but we need more information than you're black and lesbian. There's a reason why she didn't do that, because the way he's asking it is asking it to put an experience onto you, that because you're black, you're more likely to be assaulted by the police. You know what I'm saying? Because you're black, you're more likely to be racially profiled. And that's not the truth. That's the reason why. The question was a loaded question.
Does that mean that those descriptors somehow speak to your life experience?
Thank you, by the way. It's mine. Watch this.
So they can, they won't necessitate your experience, right? But they are likely to be contributing factors in the way that your experience goes. So if you are
the way
a
that
black
people
person,
treat you, right? Yeah,
right,
people
if you're
might
a black
treat you
person in America, right? There's statistical evidence that you are more likely to suffer physical violence or escalation from a police officer. This is, by the way, for folks who are curious, this is from the Roland Fryer study of violence and racial policing that was very popular amongst the anti-woke, because the headline was there's no disparity amongst shootings, but the bottom line was there's a bunch of systemic racial disparity at every other level of policing. So
Right, exactly. I come from a similar environment where our oppressed identity was the core. They keep pushing that idea that we are a distinct culture and so on. I see a lot of parallels with my French and Canadian background. Slap a label on her, that was the intention in this. Yeah, that was the point. So
yeah, I think it's impossible for me to imagine that you have gone through your entire life never being impacted disparately in any way because of features of you besides being a human. You can certainly choose internally to not identify with any of those terms, but I'm fairly certain people look at you and they see certain things about you and they believe certain things and act in certain ways towards you as a result.
And so that's the problem, right? So y'all listen to what he just said, right? So basically he was saying that because somebody, white people love labeling shit. we all label people, right? That's a part of our human nature. All right, we've been doing it since Adam and Eve. All right, that was a job that, for those that believe in Christian belief, we were given that assignment from God when we were created from Adam, and Adam said, look, not Adam, God said, look, Adam, this is your job is to name stuff, and we've been categorizing stuff ever since. That's just my theory, I'm just saying. All right, but anywho
well, I must say about the disparity. Okay, all right. I mean,
it was directed at Gothix.
Hold on, because
here's the part that I was getting at. Watch this.
Okay, so I have a little bit of I think I'm getting a little I'm curious why I have two white men suggesting to a black woman that my identity should have something to correlate with my experience. That to me, that seems a little bit racist. It seems a little bit stereotypical.
Wait. No, it's not a stereotype at all.
It's not a stereotype at all. Okay. See, so Sam clearly says it's not a stereotype, right? So he says it's not a stereotype, right? But you just said, so let's look up the term. Let's look up what a stereotype means, right? Let's look up what a stereotype is. Right? Okay. All right, let's take a look, see. Stereotype. A widely held but fixed and oversimplified image or idea of a particular type of person or thing. So wait a second. Let's go back and look at this. Hold on.
Account of John Tom.
There's
I know.
I would find that so into the kind of lived experience.
Does that mean that those
they won't necessitate your experience, right? But they are likely to be contributing factors in the way that your experience goes. So if you are
the way
a
that
black
people
person,
treat you, right? Yeah,
right,
people
if you're
might
a black
treat you
person
for
in America, right? There's statistical evidence that you are more likely to suffer physical violence or escalation from a police officer. This is a
you just said, because if Gothix were to say that she was black, you would assume that she would suffer more harm at the hands of a police officer, which is bullshit, by the way. Which is bullshit. Need to play more Village. Sam must be going to the wrong college. It looks like I need to play more Village, right? Look, I'm not white, I'm Jewish, man. Look, I'm telling you, the boy was stupid, right? So you literally just stereotyped. You get what I'm saying? You literally just made a stereotype. It said, okay, because you're black, you run a higher chance of getting pulled over by the police. Okay. Now, let's keep this in mind, right? Because after the debate, this is what really made me upset, right? Okay, got you, True Draco Wolf. Right? I'm saying, like, so this is the funny part. This is the part that really get me. All right. So this is the part that really gets me, right? Sam Horley Brill, the ontologist, the same dude that was in the debate, okay, after the debate puts out stuff like this, right? That's twofold: a stereotype and a factually incorrect statement. Exactly, right? So
critical race theory is not necessarily.
Okay, he does stuff like this, goes into the thread, starts doing stuff like this, start going quoting MLK, all that stuff, right? Shit's crazy. You feel me? Oh, I'm already there. I'm already allergic to the bullshit, right? I'm already there. And this is the part that really just it grinds my gears, right? This shit like this grinds my gears because you waited until after. You know what I'm saying? And of course people like, oh, you're grifting, blah blah blah, whoop-de-woo. Anywho, right? So calls this the Candace Owens. So not only do you do some bullshit like this, right? So not only do you do some bullshit like this, you know, you wait until you literally wait. You literally wait until after to be condescending. You feel me? And this what goes back to what I was saying before when I was in the after party with Gothix and them, because this is where we have a problem, right? We have a severe issue here with these type of people, right? We have a severe issue with these people, right? He was clipping, yes, he was clipping what he can get, what he can salvage for Twitter points. That's literally all he was doing, right? And I think Important, I think, was it you, Important, somebody who, I forgot who it was that mentioned the war of attrition, right? Zobo, okay? I think it was Zobo, right? Zobo. This is what they do, right? This is why we don't take these people seriously, because what they do, what these people do is they claim they want a debate, right? They want debate, and they use that term, right? They use that term debate, and they say, we want to debate you. And any logical person that has an ability to stand on their own too, right, would want to debate them, right? So when you're thinking debate, I'm thinking a conversation between two people who are willing to have a conversation, to listen to the other side and maybe have some kind of back and forth dialogue, okay, and take away something from it. This wasn't that. This right here wasn't a debate. It was a debacle. And you can see in Gothix's face how draining it was, and how these people really weren't there to listen to any other perspective outside of their own. This is why these people don't get taken seriously, right? This is why these are the type of people I would roast. If I was in a debate like this, I wouldn't care. He would be getting roasted. Sam would be getting roasted. Okay? And Aaron, I don't know what Aaron looked like. Aaron looked like he got to pay to play, if you know what I mean. And he still don't get no play. Hun Sam is not a man of that saying. Open the whole case. Open that case, Birdman. Open it. But no, for real. But seriously, like this is why I said this whole debate was nothing but a debacle, right? And this is why Dr. K was so upfront with them, because she already knew how to handle these two, right? With these type of people, you cannot, you know, like she mentioned before, keep your expectations low dealing with these people. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm on Karen's place with the aggro, because they'll do that until you check out. Yeah, they will. And all they'll do is nothing. They toss around nothing but words. Nothing but words with no meaning. You know what I'm saying? Nothing but words that they threw in a little bit of useless trivia here, a little bit of Martin Luther King Jr. there, a little bit of this here, a little bit of this, right? You know what I'm saying? So they took that to try to throw that in there. You know what I'm saying? To kind of drain you. And it's a battle of attrition. That's literally what that is. It's to tire you out and get to the point to where you be like, all right, cool, whatever, bro. Why I had an excuse. Exactly. Word salads. Yeah, exactly. They're just throwing in words that make no sense. And if you think about the term salad, like salads are pretty much useless unless you put some meat into it. You feel me? And you can't. Oh yeah, Birdman said he got him. Right? Lots of fluff, no feeling. Exactly. So that's what it was. And it's frustrating because on one hand, you had people that were willing to take this debate and with the intent of trying to take away something from it, right? Trying to see, okay, maybe I can get another perspective on this critical race theory thing. Maybe I can see something that I haven't been shown before that I might be able to walk away with and maybe look into something differently. You know what I'm saying? I may not agree with it, but you know, I at least have a different perspective. You know, if you put these guys with some flowers, they can make more sense than them. Yeah, exactly. But these are the same people that will literally sit up here and do shit like this. Clipping for clouds. Salty. That's true, Lucky. That's true. And you know, and it's crazy. It's crazy because what a lot of these critical race theorist people do is they literally sit here and try to tell you and Gothix said it the best. I had to laugh when Gothix said it because it's always they try to tell you how to feel, right? Last time I shoes he couldn't. I know it, bro. I feel it. Something, yeah, and I would say that, yes, because I know Christian. He's definitely a debater type. He likes to debate, so he's good at that. You know what I'm saying? Oh, what? Rip quality? What happened? You're just seeing the back. Oh, are you seeing the black screen? Maybe you need to refresh. Let me double check. Hold on, y'all. All right. Yes, sir. Show that. There we go. All right, let me make sure y'all still okay. Fine on your end. Okay, everything's good. All right. Let me refresh. Okay, yeah, that's, you may have to refresh, maybe. All right, fine on your end. Okay, got you. Okay, but that's the problem with this little debacle, because there was no intention. These people have, okay, never mind. Okay, got you. So there was no intention of them trying to get any information on the other side, right? I miss you. I mean, he's on Twitter. Y'all can talk it out, but please don't harass y'all. I gotta make that clear. I gotta remind y'all to not harass people, because you know folks are sensitive nowadays in 2021. You know, we've got so advanced in technology, but folks have become so sensitive. So weird. But it was disingenuous from Sam's end in the very beginning. Exactly. That's what I'm getting at. Let me get over here. I'm sorry. Let me get my chat. All right. Sorry about that, y'all. But it was disrespectful, straight up. And these people don't want to argue. And Dr. K said it the best. These people don't want they don't want a conversation. You know, they want control. You know what I'm saying? They want control. They want to wear you down to the point where you'll just give up and say, okay, yes, whatever you want, right? I have better ways to waste my time. Nothing worth engaging with someone like him. Exactly. I don't blame you. Beat this kid. Yo, I noticed something from their supporter. It seems that they come into it with this side of winning, not exchanging. That is the part, that right there, that is the point that I'm making. If you're gonna go into a debate, do not go into a debate with the idea of winning. Right? Don't go into that. You know what I'm saying? Say that for somebody that you don't respect. If it's one of those type of things where you don't respect the person, then cool, I understand. But don't come in here talking about, oh well, you know, we're gonna talk about critical race theory and we're gonna get a point across. Because to be honest with you, Sam, Aaron, y'all lost. They see combo as a competition. And that's the problem. We need to fix that. That needs to get fixed. Conversation is not competition. It's not that type of party. You know what I'm saying? You know, to be fair, y'all lost. Y'all on Gothix channel. Gothix has 30K views off of this. Plus the super chats. You feel me? So if anybody's really walking away to winner right now, it's technically Gothix. You know what I mean? If anybody's walking away a winner in this, and y'all the ones, he stamps ask for his money back. College is teaching him crap. Exactly. That's the point. That's the point. And these people are really thinking. These people are really out here thinking that all right, you know, these people out here really thinking that they're doing something. And I'm gonna tell y'all, you ain't doing shit. Okay, I don't care about none of that. Don't care about none of that. You know what I'm saying? And don't get me wrong, could it have been handled better? Yes. Imagine they fixed the problem. They would. Yes. Matter of fact, Dr. K brought that up in the after party. She said, "Look, imagine if they fix the problem, they'll be out of a job." Oh, I don't blame you. I don't blame you. I can't wait either. I can't wait. And that's the thing. Like with critical race theory, this is why I don't agree with it, because it, like I said, it teaches you victim mentality. It teaches you how to be a victim. It teaches you to look for things, victim stuff, for you to be a victim. I know I said that wrong, but bear with me, right? It teaches you how to look for racism at every turn. Oh, this job didn't accept me, it's because I'm black. Why does this job have, only 2 black people? We need to get more diversity hires in here. Yeah, shout out to Ruin Leon as well, man. Shout out to Ruin Leon. Indeed, yeah, Ruin Leon hit it. I need to get on their level, bro. I just be throwing up content, man. I just be, if I feel it, I feel it. But no, but critical race theory is not it. Okay, it teaches people how to become victims. It teaches people how to look for things that don't necessarily matter, and to push for equal. And this is the question that Dr. K asked. They couldn't answer it. Equal opportunities or equal outcome? Which one? In any type of, exactly. And then to try to tell, and then what makes it even funnier is you're literally sitting up here trying to tell somebody else that their life is bad, their life is racist. You know what I'm saying? That because you're a black person. One of the more important, exactly, victim or victor. That's where we at, right? And the fact that we got 2 white men, I don't care if you are half whatever the fuck, I don't give a fuck. 2 white men telling 2 black people how to live their life. We got 2 white men telling 2 black people how to live their life. Now, I just want y'all to sit on that for a second and tell me how much sense that makes. It relies on racism being the answer before the evidence. That right there. 13, you said it. And thank you and important. Appreciate you. Yeah, we'll do. Oh yeah, indeed. It makes no sense. It don't. It relies on racism being... 13, you said it the best. CRT relies on racism being the answer before the evidence, right? So if something were to happen to me and I believed in CRT, right? Say I was working at a job and I got fired, right? If I believed in CRT, the first thing I would jump to is me being racist. Two adult white men need to be re-educated on facts. Question: are Portuguese people white or not? That's a good question. I don't even know. That's a good question. These 2 idiots shouldn't tell anyone how to live their life. They can live their own lives freely. That's true. That's true. What up? What up? What up? What up, man? Mighty Taiji, how are you, bro? It's weird, but there's power in being a victim. Yes, yes, yes. It is weird, and there is power in being a victim, because what happens, it's like, how do I put this? It triggers something in your brain that makes you want to protect that small person, right? If you see somebody that's frail, small, you know what I'm saying, and they look like they are unable to protect themselves, it makes something goes off in your brain that makes you want to protect them. You understand what I'm saying? Does that make sense? So that's what this victim mentality is playing off of. It's literally playing off that mentality of that you're basically, your job is to protect the weak. Other people say be yourself, others say be like Justin Bieber, Jay-Z. Exactly. It's an idea. It is. It's literally confirmation bias. Everyone in this chat right now is more smarter than these idiots. Exactly. Everybody in this chat, Birdman, thank you. Everybody that's watching this, you got more common sense than these 2. You know what I'm saying? And here's the thing about it. If anybody disagrees with me, I welcome you to talk to me. You're more than welcome to talk to me. Okay. You're more than welcome to talk, right? That or a sense of guilt that you don't want to impose a greater hurt. That too. And that's the issue. That's the main issue, right? So they play on that, and then they say, okay, look, we're gonna flip the game on its head. You know what I'm saying? It's like with male feminists. You know what I mean? They can't compete. They can't get they can't develop game to compete with other men. So what they do is they slip in and they do underhanded shit. They change the game up. I could say a company is racist, but I didn't get hired. But yet the same company turns around and hires you. But yet I came in my interview dressed like a gangbanger. Like, come on. Exactly. Dirt has more common sense than those two. Exactly. Bro, hey, nah, that's giving Zombie Kills too much credit, bro. Birdman, that's giving her too much credit, bro. Giving her too much credit. I mean, at this point, anybody can be a professor at this point. So at some point, you got to think to yourself, right? Do I want equal opportunity, right? Or do I want equal outcome? Which one is it? Cool T-Rap, let's go. What up, Dre? How you doing, man? I mean, I disagree with Gothix on a few minor details, but I still watch and respect her content. Even if I don't agree with someone, I still object. That's the point. And if anybody disagrees with me on CRT, on critical race theory, you're more than welcome to talk to me about it. We can talk about it. Sure, let's go for it. Let's go for it. Let's talk about it. You know what I'm saying? For a breath of fresh air, I sent you the sexy gift card. Got you. Damn, I should have known I was giving her too much credit. Exactly, bro. You are. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what we have to understand as people. Like, don't get me wrong. Hey, I'm not saying these people don't have a right to talk. Okay? Freedom of speech exists. All right? You know what I mean? Freedom of speech exists. But just because you have a freedom to speak, I have a freedom to speak out too. Okay? And I'm saying that is bullshit. Little reunion, yes sir. What the fuck, yo? People talking about how Zombie Kills with 12k subs runs Twitch. I'm telling you, she don't run nothing. She got caught again in 4k over here, you know, trying to bully people and bully companies into not working with certain people. The same people that took her side, by the way. But hey, you know what? Hey, I'm a problem to the black community. Okay. All right. Exactly. And anybody that doesn't agree with me, I welcome that discussion, right? But what we're not going to do, we're not going to do this shit, right? I'm not versed in Twitch. I thought it was ran by yeah. I mean, it was until the deer did too much and deer ran up out of there. You know, did too much gloating and then the deer just got yoink. Just saying. But that's what I want to leave with y'all. Like, honestly, with critical race theory, I don't agree with it at all. I don't agree with the fact that, you know, white people are 13. Stop 13. Cut it out, please. It got caught in the head, pretty much. I grew up in a generation our grandparents were told if they wanted high-ranking jobs, they would have to go to school again because their diploma didn't fit the English society when it was just fine. Yeah. Maybe until the hot chip scene's tool over. Oh, that's You didn't see them complain about the CRT. They were with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, if anybody disagrees with me, and like I said, I welcome the discussion, whether it's on your channel, my channel, whatever. I welcome the discussion. But you will not pull this shit right here. You're not pulling this shit. I'm just gonna let you know that right now. I will roast you in 2 minutes flat. I don't play that shit. Okay? I'm like, in the words of Dashy, I'm like a broken Xbox. I don't play no games. You will show me some goddamn respect. God damn it. 13, you're not right. 13, you're not right at all. You just won't do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going to be told that because if it happens, I'll let you know, but I'm not going to be sit up here and being told excuse me, that because I was born a certain way, that because I was born black, that you know, that life is unfair to me because I was born black. There's more. I'm black, but I am a whole different. Me and Gothix are two different people. Me and Christian Watson are two different people. Of a different, exactly. No, sounds good. All them red rings, exactly. Smack it, bro. I'm telling you, I don't play that verbally, bro. I'm telling you, we don't play. 13 Twitch chat. Yes, it is. I'm just, like I said, at the end of the day, this is something where we really have to bring back, you know, we got to take, these are the same group of people. How do I put this? These are the same group of people that went for participation trophies growing up. This is the participation trophy generation right here. This, you understand what I'm telling you? I can't. I mean, I'm an ethnic minority in Alberta, a distinctly conservative province, and I get on just fine. Exactly. It's honestly about how you treat people at the end of the day. Remember, since they wanted to quote MLK so much, right? They wanted to quote MLK so much, right? He said he had a dream that we wouldn't be judged by the color of our skin, but the content of our character. The content of our character. So why are we going backwards to our skin color? People of color, we're not a monolith, and I refuse to think that way. Okay, yes, we may agree. A lot of us black people, we might like a lot of things a lot, you know, out of 100 of us, you know, 99 of us might like fried chicken. Okay, cool. But that doesn't make us all the same. And we are all humans at the end of the day. We are. And I think Disparity brought it up one time. And matter of fact, we was talking about this earlier. He said, if the aliens were to come and get us, they wouldn't be separating us by race. If the aliens were to come get us, they'll just, everybody be gone. They wouldn't be trying to look for the white people. They wouldn't be looking for the black people. They wouldn't even know nothing about race. They would just say, look, humans gotta go. Just that quick, right? What we gonna do then? All that critical race theory shit, it ain't gonna save you. That's why all races are welcome. Exactly. Like I keep saying when I'm here, people like to pick with suits. Exactly. That's the problem. And until we need to learn how to shut certain people down. That's the problem. That's the point. All right. So thanks for the stream so far, big man. Much love. Thank you. And important. Thank you for coming by, bro. Appreciate you. I'm gonna be wrapping it up in a little bit myself. We're gonna be continuing to party on Twitch. Y'all can come follow me on Twitch. I'm gonna be over there. We're gonna be gaming on Twitch. We're gonna be talking about some game stuff. They're gonna look at us as a species. Exactly. That's what we're looking at, right? You can't just pick what suits you, and that's literally what they were doing the entire thing. That's literally what they were doing. The entire time. You couldn't even define. I don't know, man. What if the aliens were doing selective breeding? I mean, if they decide to do that, then, you know, we're fucked. When it comes to aliens, anything's possible. I know, but we're just saying 9 times out of 10, you know, unless they state otherwise, they probably come to get us. You know what I'm saying? They come to get us. They're not worried about. Let me see. All right, give me a second. Matter of fact, let me drop my Twitch. I do need to drop Twitch. Hello? All right, there we go. So it's about, honestly, it's about, at the end of the day, it is about your belief, your mentality, your mindset. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Yes. There are, yes, there's racism out in the world. And is it right? No. Is it right? I'm not gonna sit up here and say it's right. I don't agree it's right. I don't believe in it. I don't believe it's right. I'm not saying it's and it goes both ways. You know what I'm saying? All right, it won't let me do it. Anywho, see a whole shit ton of low-key racism. Exactly, and it's the same people that claim that they're not racist. The same people that claim that they're not racist are literally the most racist. All right, y'all, I just dropped my Twitch for y'all to check out. There we go. It's the same people that say, "Oh, I'm not racist. I'm not racist at all." But then they're doing the same shit like this. They're telling you that because you're black, you have a higher chance of getting shot by the police. Because you're black, you're gonna experience racism. A white person telling me that. Go fucking figure. And I don't blame you. For those that said that them guys made you lose brain cells. No, that's the crazy thing, uppercut grandma. That's what I'm saying. Who's saying that? Like, nobody's saying racism is right. And we all do our best to get, to not have that around us. But one thing we have to understand, that especially in this life, there is no utopia. You know what I'm saying? We just got to do the best with what we can, with what we got. You know what I'm saying? With what we can and what we have. Excuse me, bad grammar. I think faster than I talk sometimes. Y'all forgive me. But headache, you first ones now, not all. Exactly. I have black friends, stuff like, exactly. They'll be like, I have a black friend, and then they'll say the most racist shit ever. I'm not racist, but that's like a dude saying, I'm not like the rest of these guys, and turn around and do the exact same thing. It's fucking stupid, bro. Like, drained is an understatement. I was drained. I felt bad, but like I said, next time when y'all go in dealing with these people, y'all may not have liked how Dr. K handled that, but she handled it the best way that you can handle it, because that's what they're gonna do. They're gonna play victim. They're gonna, oh my god, this person was so mean to me. Fuck that shit, bro. But y'all saw when she left, the first thing they did was try to talk shit about her right when she left. They didn't even wait 2 seconds. Didn't even wait. It's crazy. I kept responding to the screen. The man who taught his daughter about oh yeah, legend. I heard about that. Yes sir. But like I said, y'all, it's how you view it. Like I said, yes, there's evil out there in the world. Yes, there's people out there who mean you harm. All right, there's people out there who don't give a damn. Right, the KKK is still a thing. All right, but you know what? I'd rather deal with them, because at least with them, I know where I stand with the KKK member. Okay, these motherfuckers right here, These are the ones you got to watch out for. Sam, Aaron, you got to watch out for them, because those are the type of people that are trying to tell you that, hey, oh, I'm not racist, to get on your good side, and they flip the switch. Those are the ones you have to worry about. These, I just conducted a study. It turns out everyone loves fried chicken. I couldn't believe it. What do you know? What do you know? But hey, you know, like I said, when y'all deal with these people, you know, I'm not telling y'all to harass nobody, but when y'all deal with these people, stand 10 toes, man. You know what I'm saying? If anybody disagrees with me, like I said, y'all more than welcome to disagree with me. Let's talk. We can have a sit down. We can have a discussion. You don't want to do it publicly in a public setting like this, we can do it privately. That's fine. You know what I'm saying? I'm as a member of the light skins community, I too indulge in fried chicken. What's up, Vision? How you doing, bro? Yes, yeah, I think I did. I also heard about the dude that attends KKK rallies too. I remember that. But like I said, at least I know where I stand with them. You know what I'm saying? I know where I stand with them. You know what I'm saying? I know where I stand with them. Nocturnal, no. What? Oh, yo, I thought I said no. Daryl Davis. Yes. That's his name. Daryl Davis. Yeah. How you doing, Nocturne? Welcome. Like I said, we just wrapping things up here. This is the first part of the stream. I just wanted to talk about this real quick, and I just wanted to encourage publicly once again encourage Christian. Christian, this is like I think my second time actually seeing you in action, and you're definitely I definitely like how you carry yourself, man. You definitely have a you're definitely very knowledgeable. You know what I'm saying? Indeed. And Vision, I ain't forgot about you. Man, look, I want me some fried chicken too. I made some the other day, y'all. That shit was crazy. But Christian, yo, keep up the good work, man. This dude is only 21, bro. Only 21. You got a future ahead of you, bro. You keep up the good work, bro. Keep it up, bro. Keep that focus. Keep that drive up, bro. You have something, bro. You definitely have some great intelligence, man, and I definitely will recommend. I hate to bring it up, but it's in his favor. Yeah, you just I did. I beat you to it. I wonder if Daryl Davis is the same person I'm thinking of. It might be. But Christian, keep up the good work, and of course, Gothix. You keep up the. You're dope. You already know you're amazing. You know what I'm saying? You definitely did. You're doing your due diligence. You're doing the right thing. Don't let any of these leftists try to derail you. Don't let nobody, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna call you that shit. You know what I'm saying? And just what I can say for Gothix and for anybody that does this type of stuff or that doesn't agree with what's popular right now, you stand 10 toes. Continue to stand 10 toes. Okay, you learned how to deal. Now that you learned how to deal with them, and also I can't forget about Dr. K. Of course, amazing as well. You know what I'm saying? Keep up the good work. Sometimes with these type of people, hey, sometimes you got to put your foot down with these people. Do it. Because at the end of the day, they're not going to disrespect you. They want a conversation. Let's get a conversation. Now, if they want to disrespect, handle that. You know what I'm saying? And that goes for anybody. That's the reason why I am the way I am with these type of people. I'll be quick to roast them quick because I already know these people ain't about nothing. They're not trying to have a conversation. You will not control the narrative. You will not tell me what's best for my life. Period. You feel me? And I encourage y'all to do the same. All right. I'm going to be keeping this up here on YouTube. I will on the back end a little bit later. I'm going to be adding the full video. If you guys want to same Birdman. They don't want to talk, they want to preach. Exactly. If you guys want to, on YouTube, if you guys want to look at the whole video, I will be linking it in the description and also in the cards as well, so you guys can take the time to go look at it. It is a almost 3-hour video, so you know, just want to give y'all a heads up. It's almost 3 hours. It's a little draining. All right, so it's like one of those classes where it just, everything just seems like forever. I swear, I thought the conversation was longer than 3 hours. All right, I thought it was like maybe like 10. All right, you know, but it's going to be up. The links are going to be up. If you guys want to follow me, you guys can follow me. Twitter, Facebook, all my socials and stuff is below right here. Y'all can follow me right here. And matter of fact, let me switch over here. Music. Do I need to pack a lunch for the video? You might need some snacks. Okay. Once again, quoting Dashy, you got any snacks? But Lord of the Rings movie, bruh, hey, it does. But see, here's the thing, with a Lord of the Rings movie, you'll get more enjoyment out of that. Pack some painkillers, all of that. Man, look, I can't deal. Look, I'm telling you, you ain't lying. I'm not here for it. You know what I'm saying? They want things their way, and they not Usher. Okay, fuck y'all. Fuck them. And to Sam and Aaron, y'all got a problem with what I said? Y'all more than welcome to come talk to me. I said what I said. I'm right here. Y'all come holler at me. All right. Anybody else disagrees with me? Y'all know where y'all can find me. All right, right down there. I'll be catching you guys on the next time. I'm actually about to get ready to start up. We're gonna switch over to Twitch, and we're gonna be playing some games, and we're gonna be talking about the start of E3 stuff. It's gonna be crazy. I'm looking forward to it. All right. See. Yeah, go watch Lord of the Rings movie, man. You trust me. If you had a choice between watching that Debacle over debate and Lord of the Rings, watch Lord of the Rings. Knockout City. See, I would, but I got the trial. And the trial's only up to level 25. I'm at level 20. About to be level 21. A family member now I would need to get high to watch that video. Look, and while you at it, tell them to puff pass. All right, tell them to pass it to you as well. All right, but all right, y'all, I'll be catching y'all on the next time. I'm outie. Peace and God bless.
The Dynasty.